Yo, what's good? Chat. You already fucking know the vibes, man. It's your boy Jackson Blaze. I'm back with more affirming life advice. Today, I'm here to talk to you about dating circumstances. I'm not going to even go too deep with this topic. I'm not going to lie to you. Um really just want to get into the basics. Like I was on my Instagram story this morning, well, really yesterday night, and I made a post. I got like a talking issue. Like when wise information hits my brain, I have to share it. Like my brain, like, nah, we gotta lock in right now. So check this out. I was on my story last night, and trash ass fucking light. This shit not working at all. Anywho, I was on my story, and I made a post. Like I typed the words out on my story, and I said, it doesn't matter how sexy a woman is, or it doesn't matter whatever your personal sexuality is. Like you could be LGBTQ, whatever fucking matters. Who cares? The moral point of what I was sharing is you have to allow yourself to know someone enough. That means getting to know them, dating them, or the friend phase or the talking stage, whatever you want to call it. You have to allow yourself that time period to understand this person and their life choices. Like, not like judge, jury, executioner. Like, we not judging nobody, but you gotta look at what they doing on a day-to-day basis, on a week-to-week basis, on a month-to-month basis. And honestly, even if you thinking about, dating and possibly spending years with this person, or, sealing the deal and going into the future with this person, you gotta evaluate year after year the actions, right? Now, obviously, year may be a little bit dramatic. Months gets into the point where y'all dating, y'all having full conversations every day or every other day. You know what I'm saying? The beginning talking stage is where I really mean day to day and week to week. Like you meet someone or you slide on someone, you get their number, whatever the case may be, you meet someone on a dating app. It's like, all right, like that first initial period, that's where, like, when we were younger, the talking stage was normalized, right? Like there's a whole term for it now, like the talking stage, right? And so essentially, what does that mean? It's like the pre-dating stage, right? Like if you understand AAVE or some slang or just pop culture, you understand, right? Talking stage is simple. You getting to know that person, y'all having conversations in depth, asking certain questions. It's not really small talk, but you're not asking entirely deep questions. You get into that point. You get into that point. And these are important phases of getting to know someone you may possibly date, because you want to establish a type of trust with how this person is living life. Like, again, it's not about judgmentalness, but if you are possibly hypothetically expecting you and this person to be significant others and to start spending like intimate time together and romantic time together and all that and the sorts, the talking stage, you gotta basically almost fucking hear all good things. Like it should be no red flags. Like that's settling. Like if I was to sit in this video and be like, oh well, one red flag is okay, or maybe two red flags is fine, that's settling. Now I'm gonna keep it 100 in this small instance. Maybe some red flags might be like adjustable based on specific circumstances. At the current moment, I don't have an example. I'd say like maybe I don't know. Like I don't know, maybe I'm not, this isn't scripted, so it's off top of the head type shit. I'm thinking maybe like I don't know, a circumstance could be like a girl, one of her main green flags is like you got to have a car. And as a guy, it could be like, "Oh, like you have a car but it's in the shop or it's whatever," right? Like you get the whole entire point right there. And that's my point, right? Like other than that though, don't settle for no red flags, because you are conditioning your mind to accept certain things. And it's like we as humans, we tolerate it too much in this society due to, lust of the specific person, or like greed for whatever they have, or a pride for proving to the person who we think we are, whatever the case, right? None of that isn't important when you are like acknowledging getting to know someone under the likelihood that y'all might date, you might become significant others, you might become intimately involved, right? So that talking stage is super important because you're conversing, asking questions, having a little bit more than small talk, getting to know the person, getting to know who they are as a human, how they move as a human, how they operate, what their career is, what their goals are, what their ambitions are, if they are ambitious or not, right? All of that is important. After the talking stage, if things are successful, you might establish yourself in a field of serious dates, or you're increasing the romanticism, right? And this is just like healthy slow dating, because I'm not gonna lie to you, my entire generation, the majority of my generation, we're cooked with rushing our dating circumstances. There's a vast majority of us that aren't even in our 30s yet, and we have numerous past partners where we've had sexual contact with them. I'm not even 25 yet. I fit the example. Dead on. Like, I fit the example. I'm not going to tell you how many because it's not important. But you get the point. I have plenty of exes that I'm like, damn, like, I'm not mad at them or nothing. I'm healed as a human, but you continue to heal. And it's like, you asking yourself, like, why did this person constantly pop up? Not constantly, but like every so often, like every couple months you have a thought, you have a memory, you it's not even like you miss the person. It's just, as young people, that's what we don't evaluate. It's in the Bible, by the way. It's in the Bible. No sexual contact until you're married, but so I digress, right? The next step should be you in the dating phase, and you getting to be more romantic, you getting to be more intimate as you get closer to the person, right? The next step is still no red flags. You should have already left the talking stage, no red flags. Now you're in the intimate zone. It should get more intense. The circumstances should get stricter because now you've already surpassed this stage of getting to know them socially. You're at the point now where you're quite literally getting to know them physically. Intimacy, hugs, maybe light kisses, right? However the case may be. This is the moment where you're realizing and you're figuring out, are your bodies attracted to each other? Are you physically attracted to each other? Do you guys vibrate the same? Are you on the same frequency, right? Do activities and habits and actions in each of your lives correlate? They don't have to be the same thing. Like me and a girl I like, I'm a hooper, but she likes the gym. All right, we go to the gym together. Boom. You get the point, right? Or both of you like tasting wine, but you got different tastes in wine. Doesn't matter. You both like to taste wine. Stand on that. So I could name numerous more examples, but you get the point of what I'm sharing. This is the point where you get to know the person physically, what they like, what they don't like, what they like to eat, what they don't like to eat, what they like to cook, sports they play, are they exercisers, do they lift weights, gym or not, gym frequently or not, how are they with their financial responsibilities, how does their career, create, what's the word I'm looking for? How does their career show up in their life beyond the finances? Like, what are the results of their career that you can see in them and around them, right? And vice versa for you, them getting to know you, the same thing. The last important part is when you're getting ready to actually become something, right? If the dating stage didn't already establish that, then you're at the point where you as a man, you might be getting ready to ask her to be your girlfriend, or as a woman, no, I'm not even finna share that. Like, if women are out here, I salute you, because this shit doesn't happen. Like, women are usually waiting for the nigga to be like, when is this guy gonna ask me to be his girlfriend? So I'm gonna digress on that. So let's say hypothetically you at that point, the girl wants you to ask, you as a man, you wanna ask, then it's just like, all right, I cannot make anybody do anything. But if you're this deep in the video and you're taking my advice, well, I would tell you, you got to do it romantically. You got to set up a date, court the woman. You've been doing it the whole time in the dating stage, right? You might as well go above and beyond when you're getting ready to ask her to be your girlfriend. Because the hypothetical You might not see it then, but if everything goes good for years, you looking at that person and you getting married. So again, you're not looking that far, but the hypothetical of that is you getting ready to ask this girl to be your girlfriend. You want to make a strong impression. Even if the talking stage went well, even if you guys dating went well, it's like, all right, boom. This is where it really matters, because it's not just a good impression for them, it's a good impression for you. If you see yourself establish a certain amount of effort just to ask somebody to be your significant other, it says a lot about how much you care about them. It says a lot about how much you're attracted to them. It says a lot about how intimate you are about them, how romantic you are about them, right? And on top of that, let's say the circumstances, like I said, it's a guy asking a girl, even if they both like each other. Well, the guy puts in the right amount of effort, the guy puts in the right amount of emphasis. That's a vibration, that's a frequency, that is an energy that is established in the relationship. The girl hypothetically says yes. You're at dinner, whatever the fuck, wherever you asked, right? So now, because she said yes, you're bonded. Boyfriend, girlfriend, right? Girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever the fuck. Girlfriend, girlfriend, boyfriend, boyfriend. Whatever, right? That's why it's important when you asking, yo, hey, you trying to be my girlfriend, blah, blah, blah. Because later in the relationship, that same energy is reestablished every time. Like, obviously, like, if y'all chilling, y'all in a relationship, you in the crib, whatever the fuck, then maybe you chilling, right? You relaxing. But because you've created this energy and you've established this energy from the very beginning, from the talking stage to the dating stage, to the point where you ask each other to be each other's significant others, the relationship is already established in that energy, because that's how you got to know each other. That's how things started to upheaval. That's how things started to appreciate, basically, right? Ascend. So overall, in the talking stage, you want to establish important questions, important conversation and communication, and good habits around communication. Getting to know the person socially, making sure there are no red flags. You get to the dating stage. You're getting to know this person physically. You're getting to know this person's habits, their habitual nature, what they might do for their career, how they are about their finances, how they move, how they do when things stress them out. You're also kind of getting to know this person emotionally, in a way. After the dating stage, you get to the point where you're getting ready to establish a union between you and this person, create significant other out of this person. It's important for you to do it the right way, romantically, intimately, with effort and emphasis involved. It's your boy Jack Blaze. You already know the vibes. Half the heart, because I'm holding my computer up. But shout out to y'all, man. Sorry for the light glare on my glasses. I'm a blind fuck. Jackson Blaze Studios, Jack Blaze Media, Jack Blaze, Jackson Blaze, Jack Blaze Studios, Jackson Blaze Media. You search any of those, you're going to find me and my clothing and my fashion visuals. I love everybody. This is advice on healthy dating.